Hey everybody, my name is MarvelDude7. I'm accompanied here by my Butterfree Ace, and welcome back to another episode of the Flying Monotype Challenge. Last episode we didn't have this whole thing going on here with Ace following me like this. I decided to install the Soul Silver ROM into, just kind of incorporate that in, and that allows my Pokemon to follow me. So I can have Recruit following me, all boss and everything like that. I can have Baron following me, which is pretty cool, and I can have Acro follow me like this. Uh, yeah, it's pretty cool. But there's some downsides to it, like these people over here. They've changed a little bit, and the Pokemon they look a little different. So, and their sprites appear a lot smaller, so it's kind of weird. Uh, but yeah, so I installed this a couple days ago, and I've been getting used to it, so it's not as weird for me as it would be for someone who doesn't have it. But yeah, you can see everybody has their Pokemon following them and everything. So I think I want Recruit following me right now. But yeah, so last two episodes were really rushed for me. I did them really quick because I had to, and then I didn't get to upload them because I didn't have enough time. And I forgot about Friday because it's summer and I forget the days and all that sort of stuff. But basically, we went up against this Snorlax right here, and we didn't catch it. And it's not like we would have been able to use it, but it would have been cool to have a guy. But anyway, basically now we're here. We can battle all these bikers here, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do right now is I want to go down here, all the way down here, down the bike path. And we are going to go to the Safari Zone. So I think that's pretty cool. I went down here when I wasn't recording, and I got the good rod, so now I can go get some Pokemon, specifically Magikarp, which I can get at a higher level now, so it's more reasonable to train up and get a Gyarados. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna skip Fuchsia, all this stupid stuff, and we are going to go up to the right. Get past this fat dude. Let's see, there we go. There's some Pokemon in here. It's kind of like a zoo, and we are going to go in here. Alright, so Pokemon that we can catch in here are going to be Scyther, which I think would be awesome to have on my team because it is bug flying, even though it can't learn the move Fly. Other moves would be, or other Pokemon could be a Doduo, I don't know what, but that's a cool Pokemon we could get, and we could get a Dratini, but I'm not sure I would want one because it would almost feel like cheating. I count Dragonite as a dragon Pokemon, right? So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go for the Dratini. Maybe I will if I have to eventually. If like I'm having troubles against a gym and I'll have to get a good Pokemon. But for now, I am just going to run from these Pokemon until I find a Scyther and hopefully catch one. So yeah. I can't use an Execute because it's Grass Psychic when it evolves. Let's see. Venonat, I don't think I can use. I don't know. Its evolved form is Venomoth, right? But I think that's a poison bug type. I don't know. I wouldn't want to use one anyway, so doesn't really matter. Excuse me. Oh boy, a Chansey. You know what? I'm just gonna go for this. Just because they're so rare and they always flee. So, why not? And you get the lucky eggs from them. So if I did get a lucky egg, that would have been awesome. And I could have used that, for my competitive battling channel. Or not channel, but profile. Which is Marvel Dude. And yeah. So it does take a while to get a Scyther. And I find that Scythers always like to run on the first try. Almost like Chanseys do. But yeah, so anyway, the cool thing about this is you don't have to go too far, and you can find your Scythers right here. So that would be cool. Gonna go like this. Keep going. And yeah, it's pretty slow going when it comes to the Safari, but not too much to worry about because it doesn't really matter. Um, I can always just fast forward it if I need to, and all that sort of stuff. But again, it doesn't really bother me because I can sit here for hours just doing the Safari Zone. And yeah, what it really comes down to is like, when you're going for the Pokemon like Chansey and Tauros and Kangaskhan and Pinsir and Scyther and Dratini, it does take a lot of patience to do. And yeah, it's just cool. My biggest fear would be to find like a shiny Pokemon here and have the terrible odds of catching the Pokemon. It's not where like I could, kind of, take my time and like switch into Pokemon that could put it to sleep, like Ace could or something. But yeah, so anyway, just gonna keep running, keep running. My game is really laggy right now, and that's really annoying. I don't know why. I don't have anything uh, pretty heavy running or anything, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I just think it's kind of cool, and it is like these Safari Pokemon look especially derpy with the new thing I added in. Like, look at this Chansey. I mean, look at that. It's so ridiculously happy and gosh, I don't know. It just looks really stupid to me. Like Scythers, when we do find one, it will look awesome. But a lot of the Pokemon do look really weird. Like if we take a look at Ace here, I mean, nothing much has changed. It doesn't. It just looks like another version, right? But like Pokemon like Nidoran female here, like it looks so much different. I thought it was a shiny the first time I saw it because it's such a different color. And yeah, like Rhyhorns here, they look so weird. It's like they're almost like dulled down when it comes to looking cool. Like Baron here kind of looks okay. Acro looks okay, and Recruit looks a little weird, sort of. I can't really blow that up. But yeah, I just like to throw the rocks at the parasites. But yeah, it's kind of weird for me because like I was so used to doing the thing. Like I played so long with this, getting used to the way it was before, and then now it's just kind of like, yeah, well, it looks kind of weird, but then the cool thing is you do have your Pokemon following you like this. So I'm still kind of thinking like, what should I do, and do I keep it or not? Like, I mean, a lot of people do have this whole Pokemon following you thing going along, the whole Soul Silver ROM added in and all that sort of stuff. But it's not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just doing a Monotype challenge. It doesn't really matter. But yeah. Anyway, so no luck so far when it comes to finding Scythers. That's kind of annoying. But when we do find one and hopefully catch one, it'll be okay. And yeah. So basically, this is getting annoying. And yeah. Anyway, so I guess I'll talk about my competitive battling channel, or not channel, but profile. Um, I've done 3 battle days episodes where I do competitive battling. I've won 1 match of the however many I've done, and yeah, but it's kind of cool because I mean it's certainly, I mean, it's fun to do, right? It's fun to competitive battle, and half of it is training it and getting all the cool guys, and so that's half, and that's not a half that's fun to watch, right? It's the battling that people like to watch and do most of the time. But I don't know, and I suck when it comes to competitive battling. I am terrible, and yeah, but really, I mean, I don't really care that much. I mean, I love training the Pokemon, and I love like getting the guys and breeding and being like, oh my gosh, this guy's so good, I should use him. And then I use him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's gonna be so great in battling. And then, he does okay, and then of course I lose, and then it kind of sets me back, and I'm like, wow, that really sucked. There was a period there where I couldn't kill anybody's Pokemon. Like I went like 3 battles without killing a Pokemon, right? And that really set me back. I was like, man, this I suck, and I spent so much time on this, and yeah, but basically, of course, I'm gonna go for the Chansey just because it does have that 5% chance of having a lucky egg, and how cool would that be to get one right now? And it flees, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. So anyway, this Scyther's being pretty elusive. I don't know if elusive's the word to use there. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so this has been really boring. I would suck to have to do a whole nother episode because this episode I've done absolutely nothing. Anyway. But yeah, for my Marvel Dude profile, I am putting together a comp team. I don't like to use the overused Pokemon because, I mean, everybody has them. I'm not trying to be a hipster or anything, but everybody has them, and it's, like, so predictable, like, you can just tell that everybody's going to have, like, a Blissey, everybody's going to have a Snorlax, everybody's going to have an Arcanine, everybody's going to have, so many common Pokemon, and you're just like, well, that's no fun, like, you take this predictability, and, it just makes it no fun. So that's why I do like to use Pokemon. Like, if you've seen some of my Battle Days episodes, you'll know I have, like, a Glalie, a Vaporeon, and, like, Glalie is never used. It's in a tier called NU, never used, right? So nobody uses it in competitive battling. But I really like it. I think it's it's one of my favorite Ice-type Pokemon. And I just, why not use it? Because it's there, and it's really cool, and, why not have it be a part of my team? And I don't know. And but yeah, like I like to go for the fun Pokemon. Like I have a Politoed, that was one of my guys. Absol, which is pretty cool, but my one sucks. Let's see, Donphan. I love the idea of Donphan, like an earth type elephant. I mean, that's awesome. And Shuckle, I mean, like, how cool is that to have Shuckle? And yeah, like I don't go for the overused. I don't want to use a Dragonite every time. I don't want to use Salamence every time. I want to use the cool guys. So that was pretty much my mindset for the first 12 guys that I had, right? Well, not 12. I'd say for the first 9. But yeah, so anyway, that was the first idea, and now I'm doing a whole nother team of 6 of especially Safari Zone Pokemon. So basically my idea is I'm going to use a Blissey, which I know is pretty hypocritical because it's overused, but it's a Safari exclusive Pokemon, and yeah, so like I'm going to use that. I'm going to use Kangaskhan, which is Safari exclusive. I'm going to use Tauros, which is Safari exclusive, and I'm going to use Rhydons, which are Rhyhorns are Safari exclusive, and then I'm going to have Pinsir and Scyther, which I haven't found any of them. Speaking of which, here's a Pinsir. That's pretty awesome. I'm just going to throw a ball. Oh, no way, I caught it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, Pinsir. Look at that. All that. Anyway, I can't use it, but still pretty cool. I caught the first one I found. Yeah, but basically I'm going to use a Pinsir, and I'm going to use a Scizor, the evolved form of Scyther. So that's why I want to get a Scyther in my Marvel Dude profile. But of course I can't use a Scizor in this playthrough because when it gets the metal coat and is traded, it turns into a steel bug type, so I can't use it. What Scyther I can use, it's equally as good statistic wise. It's just, oh, cool, Scyther. I think I might even be able to fit this in. Ball? Is it gonna flee? Aw, no, I fled. That sucks. Alright. Now, I don't really want to go and record a whole another 15 minutes of me doing the Safari Zone, so I'm gonna end it here. Unless this is a... no, okay. I'm gonna end it here, running away from this. Nidoran. So, thanks everybody for watching this episode of the Flying Monotype Challenge. My buddy Ace and I... wait, where's Ace? There we go. My buddy Ace and I say bye. Bye.